Let's talk about what is working right now in 2024. The market has changed quite a lot since I got started. I've been doing this for 15 years. So we're talking about 2009 is when we got started offering website design, offering email marketing services for local businesses, and offering local SEO. And then later transitioning over towards Facebook, getting seen on social media, followed by social media advertising. So first Facebook ads and Google ads, followed up by reputation management, optimizing listings, and getting in the 3-pack. All right, so that's early, like 2010, 2011. Mobile websites, 2012, really were huge. If you guys remember way back then, I launched a course and gave you guys templates that you can sell to local businesses with mobile websites. 2014 was transition period in the market, quite a lot. All right, responsive websites were now a thing. Mobile websites were not needed. You didn't need to have a WordPress website and a mobile website. You just have one website now. And then we moved away from all that stuff where there's not as much money in the market for just doing, say, like websites, because they got cheaper and cheaper to make. And now we're to the point where they can get a website for free. Any local businesses. But for many local businesses or just businesses in general, they are still spending $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 rarely, but for the top of the top, for a really good website. Now, 2016, I got into offering YouTube ads or just video ad creatives for local businesses. So we're talking about lawyers, big companies like auto dealerships, any company that's advertising on billboards, right? Replacing your billboards and newspaper ads with online video ads, right? Hiring actors, potentially writing scripts for them, and then launching them for YouTube ads, which is an additional add-on service for Google ads. And that did a whole lot better initially for those people, for those businesses, than traditional Google ads. Like pay-per-click, it got very expensive. For San Diego, we had some businesses would have to spend like $50, $60, $70 a click to get somebody to visit their website or get them over to apply for a consultation, or click here for emergency plumbing service. So that's when we transitioned. Hey, look, YouTube ads is cheap, 50 cents a click. Maybe it's not as highly converting, but if you're getting 100 times more traffic, a lot of it will. So this has helped us make a lot of money over the years, but where's the market going in 2024? How can you make money? How can you get to 10K, 20K, 30K a month selling online marketing services? We're gonna break that down in this video. And if you find this informative and you wanna work with me, we have a couple days left to join our Agency Accelerator program. So you can apply via a live call with me, just about a 30-minute call. We'll get to know each other, where you are currently in your business. Are you brand new? You just want to launch an agency? Or are you someone that's seasoned that just wants to take it up to the next level and just wants the tools, wants the systems, the SOPs, everything needed to level up, potentially make an extra 10, 20, or 30K per month over some time. So we're going to help you get clients. With that being said, let's jump in, take a look at what's going on in the market. First off, things have changed quite a lot. So say going back to 2009, we were just in the middle of a global financial situation, and which started QE1, QE2, QE3, just meaning the money was being printed by the Fed to inject it in as a way to stimulate the economy. So that means more and more debt was created. That's all that means. So that you can take on more and more debt. You can hire more people potentially to put people back to work. Automotive companies were able to restructure their debt. Pretty much all the automakers have gone out of business. I think there's only two. There's Ford and Tesla, the only two that have never filed for bankruptcy so far. So yeah, we had all that going on. And what happened was there's a lot of money printing, but this actually were my best years in business, very relatively, because I didn't know anything. I was just fresh, right out of college at the time. And I was easily closing client after client. We had 25 local businesses that we worked with, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut. Very easily built up a big line of clients. And the way I was doing it was offering a one-time payment, and then I upsell them into a subscription model. So this is great during a bad economy time for most businesses. Of course, there's I think the 10% that have plenty of cash, and those are the ones you want to go after. That can pay the $3,000, $5,000, or $10,000 recurring revenue options going forward. But right now, how the market is placed, we had 2020, something happened there in 2021. You guys know what happened. There's more money printing during this period of time than ever before in history. What does that mean for us? 2021 was the easiest year ever to get people to do high ticket payments. So we were working with coaches. I was working with closing out deals that are 5K, 10K, 20K upfront. I was getting payments for 10K for a consultation very easily during this time. There was a lot of money being thrown around. The government was literally just printing trillions and trillions of dollars through the Fed. And a lot of that came into my bank account, just deposited in tens of thousands. Kanye West, famously in the news, got millions of dollars. So like people who didn't need money were getting money. And what does this happen? We basically 5x how much money supply there is in the entire system. What's going to happen is inflation is going to hit. So during that period of time, people were really pushing, sell 3K a month, sell 5K a month. No problem. If you're doing like ghostwriting services or email marketing or just like ads, right? Lead gen, start at 3K a month and go up from there. And that's been working for us. But now the market has changed quite a lot over the last 6 months. So I work with coaches, and we tell this to high ticket coaches as well, is that it's 70% sales decreases in the coaching space compared to during the lockdown time, let's call it. All right. So during this lockdown time, everybody was making money with coaching. I'm here in Bali and it just blew up. Specifically here, right after it ended and things opened up, now all of a sudden everyone's a health coach, a business coach, a dating coach, whatever, life coach. And they were getting sales because there was more money in the system. Now inflation is course corrected for all the inflow of money. And now things have changed. So this year, I would not recommend try to go from cold ad or cold email or cold Facebook ad, something like that, where you don't know the potential customer yet, and you're just trying to get them onto a call and then sell them a 5K a month package. It's going to be more difficult. So the new strategy that we're going to be that we are using, and we've been using behind the scenes for the last few months, and what's taught in our agency accelerator program, instead of going for the recurring offer right up front, where you have a higher chance of not even getting them on a call, is what I've experienced, is that they'll probably go with an option that is cheaper. They'll go just with the cheaper option that's less risk, because now they don't have $100,000 sitting in their business account from all the free money printing. Now that money is mostly gone. Whether it's Kanye or whether it's my company or another company, a lot of that money has already been spent. If people have money in their accounts, it's human nature, the money will be spent. So we've been seeing this inflation curve kind of start hitting the point of no return, as in the money's all spent. Like credit cards are at the highest it's ever been in history. So you can look at all the stats and you can see that all like the amount of savings people had during 2021, 22, and then savings now, it's at the lowest ever. The credit cards are at the highest ever, the delinquency, mortgages, car payments, all that kind of stuff. So those are good indicators that we're hitting around 2007. Now, 2008 to 2014 was the easiest years for me to make money online. So we're entering a period of absolutely, like there's no way around it. There's going to be some kind of correction, crash, recession period. And we already see it with a lot of layoffs. But I also see it in the industry because I work with guys that are doing millions of dollars a year, right? So we can see specifically from the stats, from our Google ads, right? From our YouTube ads, from our Facebook ads, to the conversions we have for people closing on the coaching offers that we're selling with myself and our clients. The numbers are like 70% down. So this means the correction's already here. And I think in the next couple of years, we're going to see housing prices. They have to go down. They're just ridiculous. So no one can afford a house in today's market. So there has to be a correction. Now is the time to position yourself in the right way to make money. Because I think this is going to be from 2024, 2025. It's going to be like this probably until 2032. Okay, the next 6 years, similar to 2008, 2014, they're going to have to course correct and lower interest rates. Probably some banks are going to go under. It's going to be a very similar situation, housing crisis. So if you have all your money tied up in a house, good time to sell it right now, by the way. So if your house is worth $400,000 right now. At 2030, 2032, it's probably going to be worth about 150 to 200K, assuming that the Fed is not going to print until infinity. But if they do not print into infinity, it has to go down. It has to course correct. A good example of this is in Japan when they've been on a deflationary track for 40 years. So what we're recommending is a few things here. So instead of, if you have cold traffic, if people don't know you yet, I'm recommending that we do low ticket offers. A low ticket, low risk, fast to sell, don't need a sales call. Right? So people are avoiding getting on a sales call a little bit more than they used to because they know, like, I don't have 50K sitting in my bank account. Like, we have people spend $15,000 on a high ticket offer to help them like fix a little something in their business where that may not work as well. So what we're recommending is something like a $700 50 intro offer. It's low ticket, low risk, fast to sell. And so what we're doing, we're selling the lead gen agency model, which is the best way for any beginner or any like serious entrepreneur to get into the marketing space and sell, because everyone needs leads, or every business thinks they need leads. It's the easiest one to sell. It has the most return on investment for the business, and that means you're more likely to get more money, and you're more likely to keep the client on a consistent basis. One recurring client can make you 30 to 50K a month, like it does with my agency. Like a single client will pay me $30,000 to $50,000 per year as a single client, but just doing lead gen for them, just running a YouTube ads campaign, running a Facebook ads campaign, so forth. All right. So for the intro offers, what would that be? It'd be like something I showed you in the last video here. We have a bunch of pre-made Facebook ads. So we just offer them. I'll give you 5 highly converting Facebook ads delivered to your email within 7 days. I would say 3 to 5 days. Just $750. If you don't like the quality of them or if they don't convert, we'll offer you a refund guarantee. So just offer a refund and a guarantee, something like that. So there's no risk for the end client. Now, by doing this, number one, you'll demonstrate that you actually do what you say you're going to do. You deliver in that time frame. You already have the templates and the ones that I'm going to give you. So we have ones in every different niche, every kind of local business niche. If you want to do with the chiropractors or solar or real estate or dentists, whatever it is, we have them already done and curated. We already know which ones convert really well, right? Because I've been doing ads 15 years. I can look at any ad and I know if it's going to convert or not before we run it in any niche. Like there's specific things you need to know. And if you haven't even if you haven't developed this skill set and hasn't done this for 10,000, 20,000 hours like I have, you wouldn't know. So we curated a list that already knows that's working so that when you deliver this to your potential client, they're going to get the results and they're going to be happy with the results. And in turn, now they're going to be like, cool, can you deliver this to me every month or like every 3 months? Or, hey, maybe you can take a look at my ads. Maybe you can run the ads for me. And this is when the recurring kicks in. So we offer, current model is recurrings at just a retainer. Just keep it simple. $1,500 for a smaller size business, $2,500 for a medium sized business, and then $3,500 for a larger size business. Basically, just keep it that simple. So depending on how big the company is and what niche you're in, if it's real estate agents, it's going to be way less than, say, real estate brokers, right? And it's same thing for any industry, right? There's different sizes. So this, you've done a very simple thing in the beginning to earn their trust. Now that you have their trust, now it's way easier to sell recurring. And now here's the flip side. The people in the marketplace right now, they're going to be selling I'll generate you 60 calls in 30 days or you don't pay. So everyone's doing this garbage. Everyone's just copying each other. And the market is flooded with this. This is why we don't do stuff like this. This is what everyone's doing. What we're doing is we're doing simple things that are very easy to develop for a newbie as well as a professional that's been doing this for a while and already has clients. All right, so we already have the Facebook ads developed, so you can just copy and paste them and deploy them for your own agency. It's a simple, just like, hey, $750, generate you 5 converting Facebook ads. That way, it doesn't matter what kind of client it is, they pre-qualify themselves. So that's what we do with lead gen. Now, if you're doing like ghostwriting or you're doing email marketing campaigns for e-commerce, same thing applies. You do a low ticket, low risk offer that's fast to sell and that you can implement and do within a few days. Hey, we'll write 10 emails for your your ecom business, and we will deploy them within your business in the next 14 days. Just $1,200. Yeah. Depending on the market and the price, but something that's low ticket enough, which means low ticket. When I say low ticket, I'm talking about things that are specifically like $500 to $2,000 generally. When I say high ticket, I'm just talking about things that are over $2,500. Could be doesn't have to be like recurring or anything, just in general. So low ticket for a B2B service is essentially 500 to 2,000. High ticket would be generally considered over 5,000 in general, but there's the middle of the range. So based on where the market is going, this is the kind of current pricing and offer structure I would do. But we haven't changed the offers really. We're just offering Facebook ads, marketing ads. We're giving them the ads. They already know that they convert. Most local businesses have terrible ads. If you search for any ads on Facebook, which you can do, I would say about 95 to 97% of the ads that local businesses run are garbage. They need to stop running these, and they need to put a better ad up. So there's a huge gap in the market. And you can easily get these $700, $1,000 checks quickly and then turn them into recurring rather than going the typical route of where most people are doing it right now, is they're just trying to get the high ticket sale up front without building the trust. So the best way to build trust is by doing a transaction, by getting a sale. Once you get a sale, it's 10 times easier to get a recurring sale. Just like maybe you purchased something with myself, you purchased maybe a YouTube ads formula, you purchased a couple of live events, right? A couple courses, and then you jumped onto my recurring program where you just get like a lifetime membership, you pay every month, or you're doing the Agency Accelerator. That being said, we'll keep it at that before it goes over too much longer. And we only have a couple days left for you guys to book a call with Agency Accelerator. Like I said, we're only taking 5 people that I'm going to work personally with you to actually do this, deploy it all into your business and install our systems, give you the templates, and then walk you through every step in order to build you a $10, $20, or even $30,000 a month marketing agency by doing exactly what we teach. And link will be somewhere below in the email.